Paw-some Best Friends, a day in the life of two dogs. What's better than one lovable pup? Two furry best friends, of course. Meet Max, the excitable golden retriever, and Daisy, the spunky beagle, who are about to take you on a whirlwind adventure filled with belly laughs, wagging tails, and enough cuteness to melt your heart. As the sun peeks out, we find Max energetically pacing outside Daisy's house. His golden hair shines in the morning light as he peers at the door, tail wagging furiously. "When will Daisy come out?" his excited eyes seem to say. Just moments later, the door swings open, and Daisy comes bounding down the steps with her classic beagle charm. Cue the excited barking and happy paw taps as the day officially begins. Today, we're diving into a typical day in the life of Max and Daisy. From playful zoomies to heartfelt moments, these two besties remind us all of the magic of friendship, especially when it involves paws and fur. First stop? The backyard, aka their personal playground. Max wastes no time darting across the yard, his goofy energy on full display. Daisy, showing no lack of spirit herself, tries to keep up, barking as if to say, "Catch me if you can!" The real drama unfolds when Max discovers the Holy Grail, a big, gnarly stick perfect for fetch. But just as he starts to show it off like a trophy, Daisy zooms in, ready to claim it for herself. What follows is a hilarious tug-of-war scene, Max pulling one end while Daisy digs her paws into the ground, determined not to give up. The friendly battle ends with a sudden twist. Daisy lets go, Max tumbles backward, and the stick becomes an afterthought as they both burst into playful barking laughter. This moment sets the tone for the day. These two aren't just friends, they're partners in chaos. With the backyard conquered, it's time for a bigger playground. Max eagerly scrambles to grab his leash, spinning in circles as Daisy waits by the door, wagging her tail with anticipation. The car ride to the park is filled with head-out-the-window joy, the wind ruffling their fur as they sniff the air and bark at distant sights. Finally, they arrive at the park, a wide-open field of endless possibilities. Max immediately bolts across the grass, tongue out and ears flopping, while Daisy follows with her quick beagle strides, eager to keep up. The first game on the agenda? Fetch. But this isn't your average game. Max starts out strong, chasing down the ball with all the grace of, well, a happy dog who just loves running. Daisy, though smaller, proves she's no pushover as she snatches the ball mid-run, leaving Max hilariously bewildered. Her cheeky grin says it all. "Better luck next time!" Midway through their park escapades, Max's nose catches a scent. Muddy water. Before Daisy can figure out what's happening, Max's paws are already diving straight into a puddle like it's a luxurious spa bath. Of course, Daisy can't resist joining him, even if it's just to see what all the fuss is about. The next minute is pure chaos. Mud flies everywhere as they splash, hop, and roll in the puddle, transforming from two clean dogs into muddy masterpieces. One hilarious moment shows Daisy slipping and sliding, landing ungracefully on her behind, while Max prances around like the king of mud. It's messy, it's chaotic, and it's downright adorable. After all the running, splashing, and tumbling, it's time to refuel. Under the shade of a big oak tree, Max and Daisy sit side by side, wagging their tails in perfect synchronicity. Their owner pulls out their favorite treats, and they sit as patiently as two overly excited dogs can manage. What follows is an endearing moment of sharing. Max takes his treat first with a quick chomp, but when Daisy drops hers, Max nudges it back toward her, as if to say, "Here you go, bestie." They munch happily, tails wagging, and eyes gleaming with satisfaction. This small moment showcases the quieter side of their friendship, the loyalty, the care, and the love they have for each other. While they're relaxing, a sudden rustle in the nearby bushes catches Daisy's attention. Her large beagle ears perk up, and she trots forward to investigate. But before she can venture too far, Max steps in with his protective instincts on high alert. A squirrel dashes out, and Max barks loudly, chasing it just far enough to let Daisy feel safe. Daisy, unfazed, sniffs the ground where the squirrel had been, curiosity satisfied. Max struts back with a proud expression, as if to say, "Don't worry, I've got your back." It's a heartwarming reminder of how their bond goes beyond fun and games. Max is always looking out for his buddy. While Max embraces his role as protector, Daisy's curious nose pulls her deeper into the park. She's the explorer of the duo, constantly sniffing out new trails and nudging Max to join her. Together, they stumble upon a hidden grove with fallen logs and scattered leaves, a perfect playground for what's next. As if on cue, Max and Daisy begin creating their own little obstacle course. Max, ever the energetic athlete, leaps over a fallen log with ease, landing like a champ. Daisy takes a different approach, crawling under the log with her nimble beagle frame. They race through their makeshift course, jumping, crawling, and zigzagging between trees. Each time one of them stumbles, the other barks in playful encouragement. By the end, their tails are wagging so hard, you'd think they're about to take flight. As the sun starts to set, Max and Daisy wind down from their adventures. Back at Daisy's house, the two plop down onto a cozy blanket in the living room, utterly exhausted but completely content. Max stretches out with a happy sigh, and Daisy curls up next to him, resting her head on his paw. The camera captures a quiet, serene moment as their breathing slows and their eyes begin to close. The chaos of the day transforms into a peaceful, heartwarming scene of togetherness. While Max and Daisy drift off to sleep, we're reminded of the bigger picture. Their bond is more than just adorable. It's a reminder of the simple joys that friendship brings, whether it's running through parks, sharing treats, or just being there for each other. At its core, this story is a celebration of the unconditional love pets bring into our lives. Max and Daisy's adventures may be unique to them, but their friendship reflects the kind of loyalty and joy any pet owner can relate to. As the final credits roll, over a cozy shot of Max and Daisy snoozing, a few fun facts pop up on screen to keep the playful tone alive. Fun fact number 1. Did you know dogs release oxytocin, the love hormone, when they play with each other? Fun fact number 2. Beagles like Daisy are known for their incredible sense of smell. They can sniff out snacks from miles away. Fun fact number 3. Golden retrievers like Max are one of the friendliest dog breeds and love being part of a pack. As Max and Daisy sleep soundly, a final on-screen message appears against soft music. Life's better with friends by your side, even more so with paws. Celebrate the magic of companionship, one tail wag at a time. Cue fade out, and our audience is left smiling, hearts warmed, and maybe even inspired to give their own pets an extra cuddle.